Hi everyone, this is Jazzy, the video store Sasquatch. I am here for our first ever streaming Saturday. We're constantly going to be doing it. It's going to be a way to show you guys some new movies on the streaming services. This one happened to be on Prime. I had to pay for it. It was $5.99. That means about a couple of weeks it'll be on one of the services for free. It is called The Challengers. It was directed by Luca Guadagnino. It stars Zendaya as Tushi Duncan / Donaldson, Mike Feist as Art Donaldson, Josh O'Connor as Patrick Zweig. It was budgeted around 55 million. It made about 94 million in the box office. It's basically two best friends who were college or who were high school tennis players together, juniors. They break up over Tushy, and then they meet later on in life in this tournament. They haven't talked to each other in probably a decade at this point in time. I think it was 13 years, maybe, or around 13 years to a decade. Basically, we start, like I said, with the inside the tournament. They're already kind of going back and forth. I don't really remember the score here, but we're in the middle of a serve. It jumps back immediately to show you Art Donaldson's life first, how he married Tushy, how their relationship's more of a business manager relationship than it is really a wife partner relationship, and basically his life is you know, is he's already coming off injuries. He's all just all scarred up. He's running a new program in the background. We got ESPN telling us how he's won this, how he's won that. Wimbledon, whatever big tournaments there are in tennis. He just hasn't won this U.S. Open. That we go to this tournament that's a little bit higher level. We see what happened. He gets to the final there, and he kind of implodes on himself. He blames it on confidence there, which I get, because he's kind of coming back from an injury. He's older. He's about 32, so he's about done with his career. They decide to go to this New Rochelle tournament, and that's where we go. That's where we go and meet Patrick here, but we meet Patrick more in the modern day. As he's signing up for the tournament, we realize he's broke. He's probably not doing very good. He actually tries to hit on the hotel clerk to get a night. He has to stay there. He registers for the tournament, and that's where he finds out Art's going to be there. I'm not really sure how he did not really like it when you kind of see his face. And then it kind of goes from there to back to the first U.S. Open where you see Art and Patrick win the doubles for the junior U.S. Open. They're so happy. They go and watch Tushy play. She wins. Art's just enamored by her. Patrick hits on her at the party later on. They both kind of hit on her. There's this kind of weird. There's this weird, not weird sequence, but there's a sequence where they all try and kind of hook up there, and she just kind of leaves the room afterwards and says, whoever wins tomorrow in the U.S. Open, the singles between these two, that's who she will give her number two. Patrick ends up winning. Patrick dates her for a little bit. We see them in college after this, and this is where we realize that Art is trying to kind of backstab Patrick a little bit. Patrick's fine with it, by the way. When he finds out about it, he laughs. He's like, "I wouldn't expect it any other way." We go back to the game. We kind of see where we're at. We find out Patrick won the first set. And then we kind of jump back to Tushy and Patrick's relationship or the end of the relationship, and especially when Tushy got her knee hurt, how Art kind of helped her through it. And then we jump another 3 years later. We find Tushy meeting Art in this restaurant, and she's like sitting there kind of talking with him about tennis. It's basically this whole movie. No matter what you think of whatever, Tushi Duncan or Tushi Donaldson was focused on tennis. That was her goal in life. She wanted to be a tennis player. She wanted to be a pro. It got taken away from her. She ends up living through Art here. We don't really see much about Patrick until later on, where we kind of see that Patrick ran into Tushy in modern time, and he kind of brought up a old thing. We go back to that. That's kind of the pacing of this movie is whatever we learn during the scene in modern times, we go back and learn about it in the scene. And it just kind of goes from there. It's a very good movie. This movie was very good. It did not make the top 10 list, however, of 2024, but it's fine. It'll probably be around 13, 14. That's pretty high up there. Top movies I've seen this year. IMDb had it at a 7.3. I gave it a drama romance grade of B, an overall grade of C plus. The thing I really liked about this, there are things I really liked about this movie. I love the pacing of the movie. I love the kind of music behind it too. It was like techno-y, whatever keyboard, whatever it was, synthesizer. It was very good. It kept you in the mood. And it lets you know every time if you're going to be stressed out or how the character was feeling. The Zendaya was very great in it. She's a great actress. She's going to be around for a while now. She was very fit in it. It looked like she could be a tennis player. Very good. Mike Fice, O'Connor, very good in it. This is all probably breakout role for all three of them. I kind of got that March, February release area, which is not a good signal for a movie, but I think this was definitely better than those movies. I go to one movie a week, and this week that movie is Twisters. I will have it there for your Monday morning review. Uh, Please go ahead and comment below a maybe underrated sports movie or a sports movie that you liked or a sports kind of love story movie that you liked. And then thank you very much for watching. Please have a good rest of your day or night and have a great rest of your week. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment your top movie picks for Throwback Thursday in the comments section. And see you next time in the cave.